Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nicholas Pena. I'm Sales and Business Development Manager for Softprom, responsible for DACH and Central Europe regions. Today, I'm going to run you through what Softprom by ERC is about, some vendors that we have, fresh new vendors that understand today's pain points for the following regions, and a little bit about them. I will also give you some information about what industries and clients do these vendors fit to, and how to begin with us, especially what kind of support do we provide you as a partner. So our company today, after 19 years of work, 50 vendors in our portfolio, we're very strong in the CIS and Eastern Europe markets. We have also a daughter company located in Austria. We're trusted by over 1,200 partners and focus on IT security solutions. Our business model is vendor relationship, order and risk management, multi-vendor solutions, sales and marketing expertise. We provide technical support, we develop support and partner network. We do lead generation and management. We also focus on customer relationship and professional services. Softprom is mostly focused on IT security. As you can see, we are growing exponentially year after year. With training centers, we provide knowledge in accordance with the producers' philosophies and methods of training programs from worldwide leaders. We have over 21 education vendors, 100+ training courses, and over 5,100 trained experts from different brands, including A brands and newer vendors. The IT security for you stack that I will mention today, dedicated for the DACH, Central Europe, and Eastern Europe regions, are the following: Securonix, Portnox, TrapX, CyberReady, Imperva, Correlator, Cybernet, Netsparker, and Hades. Perhaps you've heard some of them, perhaps you haven't. It's just a matter of time. We'll jump right into it. Securonix is one of the leading in what it does. It provides insider threat intelligence, identity access intelligence, data exfiltration intelligence, application security intelligence, cyber threat intelligence, privileged account monitoring. Securonix is the next generation platform, CM platform, for big companies such as banks, governments, institutions, insurance. It has a variety of different features that it can that you can utilize or your customers can utilize, such as privileged account analytics, data analytics, cyber threat analytics, access analytics, enterprise application security analytics, cloud platform security analytics, fraud analytics, patch and data analytics, trade surveillance, etc. Securonix is a complete CM platform. It has a big data platform. It's a patent, machine learning, threat hunting, investigation, automated response. Compared to its competitors, it is actually the leading one, as this patent, machine learning, and AI capability allow it to utilize less manpower and resources from your customer. Looking at it and putting it in short-term layman's term, it is recognized as market leader in the UBA by Gartner, the most innovative next-gen CM vendor in Gartner in the Magic Quadrant of 2017. The only UBA vendor included in Forrester Wave for CM, one single platform, 4 solutions, CM Cloud, CM, UEBA, Treat Investigation. Able to detect previously unseen brand new threats, the only solution covering all UBA use cases. So here we have Securonix against the competition, and as you clearly can see, Securonix does cover and check all those boxes in full. We move over to Portnox. Portnox is another fresh and new vendor on the scene, making waves. As you can see, Cybersecurity Excellence Awards winner of 2017, Info Security Product Guide of 2017, and just this year at InfoSec, they also received awards in 2018. Portnox has two different type of delivery methods. It's a Portnox Clear, security as a service, is a cloud control, access risk, or Portnox Core on-premise. Portnox, what it basically does is it gives you access control for every single device within the network environment and everywhere. So it provides all information on that. As a security as a service solution built from the ground up in a cloud, Clear is a simple and easy way to implement, and it is mainly a cloud counterparts. Portnox Clear protects the network from vulnerabilities resulting in the use of mobile, BYOD, IoT, and unmanaged devices connected to the enterprise network. So you're literally in control of any device, everywhere, anywhere. Portnox Core. Portnox Core is non-site. It provides 100% actionability, visibility, and control over all devices that are connected to the enterprise network, as stated before, as a software-based network assessment management NAM platform. Portnox competitor, by the way, Cisco, is far more expensive, a bit more complex, and it does require a greater maintenance cost. Keep on moving forward with something that's very attractive nowadays and a very hot topic in the industry, which is Deception Grid, TrapX. The Deception Grid of choice console with an attack virtualization, attacker ID, automated provisioning, deception tokens, active traps, emulated traps, full OS traps. So the topic nowadays is not how to prevent, as somebody might already be inside the environment. The topic would be to facilitate or set up traps that emulate soft targets or very high value targets. So then those attacking the system can go for those targets, and you could see what is going on. So TrapX is protecting the perimeter and endpoints is not enough. They've said that hackers just need to be successful once. How will you know when the hacker is in your network? So that's what TrapX basically does. It's automated, fully automated, it's scalable. It's a wide coverage of on-premise and cloud solution, okay? It automatic indentation migration measures, signature independent proven track record. TrapX is one of the leading in its kind, security Deception Grid 6.1. And as you can see here, it's a new generation of deception technology that provides real-time breach detection and prevention. Weaponized exploits and designs and launched in volume, one of the most succeeded. Deception Grid meets every phase of the attack with the right type of deception capability. So as a Deception Grid, it basically is a production of honeypots. They fully automated and deployed. They are all emulating all the emulation setup is done for you. There's a dashboard that enables your enterprise customer to monitor multiple global domains or facility customer managements by MSSP. So this is a great solution. TrapX, not only TrapX, but Portnox and Securonix are great solutions for MSSP solutions and security as a service solutions. Moving forward, we look at a company called CyberReady. It's an anti-phishing learning automation solution. So we know that a lot of our employers at companies are looking through emails or opening emails. Everybody's using the system, and there's a lot of phishing going on. So as the saying goes, time is money, and security teams often already have a critical staff shortage. So we save your team's time and condense employee training efforts by automating your anti-phishing learning and focusing instead on what matters the most. You should always automate your phishing solutions. There are clear limitations to manual campaigns, and when it comes to anti-phishing training, you need a big data to make the most impact. So CyberReady's learning automation enables you to stay on top of risks and ahead of hackers by managing the process from start to finish, including configuring simulations. Here are just some examples of what's being said in the field. phishing only getting more attractive by hackers, as hackers like to penetrate through weak spots. 90% of data breaches observed by Verizon are the result of phishing. Phishing attacks are increasingly 88% of Cisco respondents suffered phishing attacks in the last 12 months compared to 2016, a 54% increase to 2017. Phishing scams cost American business $500 million a year. So why wouldn't we implement such a tool to teach and train our employees to make the best and provide them with the education that they need in order to keep our environment safe? CyberReady phishing readiness. It's a context of cybersecurity. It moves rapidly, and the gap between 0-day and execution is minimal. CyberReady empowers us to accelerate the risk reduction, allowing you to achieve better results faster than you would with any other platform. Okay. Some of its clients, as you can see on the side, Ascora, Bank Helpington, included BGZ, BNP Paribas. Moving forward, after CyberReady learning tool, we come to a company known as Imperva, and they have a product called Incapsula. Incapsula is a DOS protection. Basically, what Incapsula does is it protects websites from all type of DOS attacks. Incapsula's website protection is in real time, and with not saying too much about it, the Incapsula team will remediate and install on any client that you will have that's undergoing a DDoS attack. They will install it, they will alleviate, they will remediate, and leave the software running for 30 days free of charge as a POC. So Incapsula at a glance, looking at it, it's a very useful solution. So what do you get? You get the powerful backbone across global distribution data centers, end-to-end migration of the largest and smartest DDoS attacks, dedicated 24/7 knock for enterprise-grade uptime, protection of entire subsets from network layer attacks. And why Incapsula? So Incapsula is activated per subnet by a simple BGP announcement. It's a safeguard critical non-web access against direct to IP address attacks. No hardware or software installation, integration, or changes to your website. So a little bit more about Imperva Incapsula. It's a cloud-based application delivery service that protects websites and increases your performance, improving end-user experience and safeguarding web applications to the data from attack. Incapsula includes a web application firewall to thaw hacking attempts, DDoS protection, and ensure DDoS attacks don't impact online businesses. So this is a great product for telcos, especially ones that are managing huge volumes of traffic. Coming through halfway or wrapping it up, we come to a company that's called Cybernet. Cybernet is a SMB product. Small, medium-sized businesses don't often have the resources that an enterprise company will have for an IT security stack. That said, Cybernet has created a product with multiple security vectors in one product. It has a CM, IDS, honeypots, UBA, vulnerability management, network mapping, syslog integration, endpoint fingerprinting, malware hunter. Cybernet is a learning product company servicing multiple vertical markets. It is a managed service enterprise software, SaaS. Okay. Cyberwall is an advanced threat detection. There's another product from Cybernet called Pineapp Mail Secure. So it's an advanced messaging solution. And the important thing about this product for this company is that small, medium-sized businesses, cybersecurity challenges are resources, okay? The recovery time that it takes from a cyber attack, the cost of a breach, 43% of global attacks targeted SMBs with fewer than 250 staff. increase on previous year. So this is a soft spot where hackers are going after, knowing that smaller companies don't have the resources for such dedicated and extensive solutions. What Cybernet does, and through Cyberwall, it is a breach detection, network visibility, and vulnerability management for small, medium-sized organizations, as is mentioned. It quickly detects and activates active breaches. It identifies and minimizes potential vulnerabilities. It manages and reports to compliance, so it's GDPR compliant, PSI, and DSS, iOS, etc. And it records and analyzes all levels and incidents within the network for further investigation. So as I mentioned before, Cybernet market opportunity for a single SMB solution. You normally, when you're buying an SMB solution, you get an affordable for SMB, you get a minimum stack, which is the gray area that you see on the left-hand side. With Cyberwall, you're actually purchasing an SMB product, and you're typically not only getting what you get for an SMB stack, but you're also getting what an enterprise IT security stack would look like. So you get the asset mapping, the automated response, the CM, the vulnerability assessment, the network traps, the intrusion detection, on top of the norm SMB security stack of VOF, cloud security, VPN, antivirus, email security, etc. The benefits of Cyberwall and its solutions, it's stopping endpoint tampering from malware, it detects lateral movement, map network access, identifies vulnerability, it meets compliance requirements so that you're in compliance with new regulations, and it detects any breach into your network. So just a little bit about Cyberwall, and as you can see, there are more slides to this one than the other ones, as this is one of the perhaps easiest ones to place out there amongst the smaller clients who really need this nowadays. And just running through it, it provides a network sensor, network traps, angelus endpoint scan, breach detection, network visibility, vulnerability management, etc. The solution benefits, as I mentioned before, and as I have mentioned, are the following. This is an example of how a dashboard would look like on Cyberwall. And of course, Cyberwall pricing and licensing, system license, one-time license, free trial, innovative installation, endpoint pricing, solution support, renewal, etc. The key questions to getting started with Cybernet is the estimated number of endpoints, the total number of networks, making a model of core switch, access and availability to enable port monitoring, and do you have access or the ability to manage WMI access. Now, moving after Cyberwall and just wrapping up Cyberwall, the following products mentioned before and moving forward are all possible to test and download in some way. So this is important that you keep this in mind as I move forward through it. Coming over next, we come over to Correlator. Correlator is a product that gets the most out of your data sensors. So this one-time assessment is the perfect tool for the fast, accurate, and audit diagnosis of an entire data center and infrastructure environment. It enables management and IT leaders to make informed business decisions about critical operation decisions, enabling them to transform the data center into a profit center. So Correlator's core access full platform will identify IT infrastructure elements and services allocated to each LOB, application and environment, identity orphan, leftovers as misconfigurations, exposing allocated but not in the use of IT resources, and combine it with the customer's own costs to reflect the real IT infrastructure burdening. So the IT requirements to new cloud services will encompass a real need rather than inefficiency, using an excellent momentum of change. So what a Correlator is basically doing is analyzing your whole data center. It is making all the data that it pulls and translating it into something that management can use as reports to keep their data centers profitable or maximize the profitability. Some of the customers of Correlator include financial banks, telco, enterprise customers, and insurance companies. Following Correlator, we come to a web application security solution called Netsparker. Netsparker is a web application security scanner. It is automatically detects security issues in websites, web applications, web services. Detects SLQ injections, cross-site scripting, and other web application vulnerabilities, including ones mentioned. Very easy to use and install, fully automated. Netsparker is a scanner which automates most of the pre-scan and post-scan processes. It provides practical vulnerability remedial solution. Netsparker web application scanner is a big topic, a new, let's say, product on the scene, and the need to ensure your web assets and secure is because the majority of today's businesses rely on web applications because of their they allow employees to access critical data and collaborate with partners easily at the same time at any time from anywhere. So to beat malicious hackers in identifying and fixing vulnerabilities in your websites before they find and exploit them, use Netsparker, which is well-known for its high vulnerability detection rate and accuracy. So Netsparker basically picks up and detects any malware or any breach detection or any, let's say, vulnerability that is coming in through any type of web application that you're installing on your computer. So we have more information on Netsparker for you on these 3 slides. Have a look at them. Feel free to read through them. And I'm wrapping it up with Hades. Hades is our RSA key. It's a digital key. It's not a software. It is a hardware component. And as you can see, what Hades is a Bluetooth low frequency device. It's secure storage for sensitive data, logs and password keys, etc. Provides encryption to APIs, RSA, ECC, ASS. It's a proximity sensor. So it's basically a key that allows you to access computers, access stores, contain multiple passwords. It also allows you to access your computer and your phone simultaneously. It also allows you to keep track of your employees in a big facility as they move around different locations and come across nearby devices that can be accessed with the key. So as we see, business affiliated, we have a small 3% victims report crime. On the SMB target market, it's 800 complaints per day, 75 identity thefts. So we could see the number and the cost that brings to our victims. Hades key Bluetooth, the identification problem in the digital world, a secure or comfort, user one comfort. The average user has 27 logins. As you can imagine, we all hold different passwords for different devices, and this is a headache. 62% of data leaks are caused by weak passwords. 75% of employees leave their PCs unattended. So this is something that Hades remediates. And not only that, it also just think about the time that it takes our employees to log into a machine or a device. So, you know, that adds up with through the year. What is inside Hades? This is more of a technical spec of Hades, and I do give more extensive slides on Hades than the other ones because as a hardware component, it is very, very much needed by large facilities, military, government, hospitals, any facility that has to do with large number of people and doors and devices. So what is inside of the Hades? It's a SOC Bluetooth, okay? It's a CR20332 battery up to 6 months before battery change. It has a buzzer, 8-bit, 9 dB, and 2 LED indicators. So that would be what Hades is inside. Okay, a little bit more about Hades and what it contains inside. It can be charged by a RFID programmer. So it contains a unique number inside. Okay, it's Bluetooth 4.0 low energy. Okay, and as you can see, this is the way Hades is working. Okay, so as I mentioned, the solution for Hades is to unlock devices, unlock doors, second factor authentications, hold passwords, etc. So Hades is a very useful product. It's a unique device key, Bluetooth bonding as well, encryption, user verification. The software API methods are only available after authorization procedure. So you could actually take this key and, as a admin, really utilize its full potential by including many features that it contains. And this is what I was speaking about before. So Hades has a special dual perpetual mode. The office worker has a smartphone in one pocket, the laptop on the table. The problem is Bluetooth limitation. So Hades has come up with a patented way of how the user can access both his phone or their smartphone and their laptop at the same time. So Hades is safe for Windows. It's easy to install. You just basically open up the window, the dashboard. It's a agent on PC. This is how it works. It's very easy to navigate, set up, and stay on top of. The benefits, and I think I mentioned this before, 200 minutes saved per month while entering passwords. So, you know, besides the passwords and the 10-minute breaks on every hour, it adds up. Passwords in a vault for any apps or websites. It contains 1,000 passwords it can hold up to. And it's 100 times secure in securing improvement caused by using a stronger long passwords. So it's much better than having those long-winded passwords that we find sometimes to forget. Hades Enterprise Server benefits for business, reduction of human factor, impact on digital security. Enterprise is the charge of managing and protecting passwords. Users don't know them. So that's an advantage for your devices, for your doors, for your on-premise machines. One person on Hades key, main accounts, visibility and corporate access management, forgotten lost password issues are eliminated. Smart lock, lock or unlock your devices based on your proximity, measured by the strength of the Bluetooth signal. This is also a key that is very good if you know that your laptop is being taken somewhere else, or you're going to lose your smartphone, as it will produce a weaker signal as the device gets further away from the key. So, in a nutshell, this is what we have for the regions I've mentioned previously, which are the DACH regions: Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Central Europe, all of Central Europe, Eastern Europe. Softprom is one of the largest global distributors in the CIS countries. Now we're making a footprint in this region, and we have award-winning products. It's just a matter of time before you start to hear more about these products, as they are fresh products, understanding today's pain points, not the usual big players adding features to catch up with the demand of today. These are products that are made for today's customers. I did leave one product out that you see on this slide over here, SailPoint. SailPoint is identity governance for enterprise customers, governments. It is #1 in what they do. I didn't include it here as we are in the process of bringing SailPoint to you guys. So wrapping it up, we are a company that's dedicated for you. What we look to do is to develop strong relationships with key partners in every region. What we like to do, and how can you begin? You have the contact details to myself. There are other business development managers dedicated to each region. Our goal is to onboard you as partners, work together with you, provide the technical training that you need for your dedicated people, provide any support and assistance NFR keys, demo trials, licenses to play with the product, showcase the product, and we will literally hold your hand and walk you through to every customer and during any customer meeting if needed, and help you get the message across, get the product's functionality across, and of course allow you to test and play with the product and showcase the product. So what we want to do is we want to enable you as a partner today. We want to get your clients the best software and IT security that is out there, and we look forward in hearing from you soon. Benefits regarding pricing, regarding discount benefits, or technical questions and specs, you have my contact details. Don't be shy. Send me an email, drop me a telephone call, and I can arrange for a pre-sales guy to walk you through a technical presentation and provide some access keys so that you can test and try the product. That's all from my side. Thank you again for joining me this morning. Much covered there, and I wish you guys a good week ahead.